Hey, Dripping Springs. It's Wednesday, 4-ish o'clock, so it's time for the weekly drip. This is season 6, episode 3. I'm Ashley Tullis, a real estate expert by day and Dripping Springs Hype Squad all the other times. And this is my cohort, Miss Amber Pierce, owner of COIT Cleaning and Restoration, also a Dripping Springs Hype Squad 24/7, 365. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to see the snow melting. I don't like being cold, so I'm not sad at all that it's going away. Please go. How about you? What did you think about all this crazy cold freeze stuff?
Well, if you know, you know. What do you think I've been doing?
Reading.
Duh. I have 100% been reading. It was a bummer for things to be canceled for the Onyx Storm release, but really, honestly, that just meant I got to download it on my Kindle 11 o'clock that night. And that's what I've been doing ever since. And guys, we actually have a topic to talk about, but before I launch into that, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Tomorrow's Amber and I's birthday. We don't need to divulge how old we are, but I would be remiss if I didn't wish you a happy birthday. Happy birthday, friend.
Happy birthday. I always, as a kid, I feel like it was always kind of sad when somebody had their birthday around you because it took the attention off of you. I do not feel that way with sharing a birthday with you at all. I think it's the coolest.
Yeah, this is the best.
I feel like we just have that much more fun.
Yes.
Like it's multiplied instead of divided.
And here's how I'll make the leap. So today we're gonna chat about where we like to go see live music. And I'm gonna start, if you don't mind. I know Amber is Amber, and there's a written list just off screen. Guarantee it. I do not have said written lists. We have a lot in common, but that is not one of them. So we had a little early birthday outing. We went and saw Type A at Hudson's, and that is my starter for places I like to go for live music.
And they were incredible. They raised the roof, they brought it down, they did all the things. It was so much fun. I've never seen them play before, and that was fantastic. I can't think of a better way to have celebrated our birthday than that. It was so fun.
And Type A, guys, is a 90s rock cover band. They did bring some hits from the early 2000s. And now you can probably guess my age, but that was peak high school for me. So pretty great.
Yeah, that was so much fun. I feel like anytime I've ever gone to see any kind of music at Hudson's, it's been a great time. So highly recommend that one.
Absolutely.
And then there's another one just up the street a little bit. Homespun, they do live music on certain nights. It's not every night. It just kind of depends. And I know that Adam Knight has played there. And his sister was my best friend growing up in Oregon.
Wait, what?
So what a small world.
Whoa.
That he ends up in Dripping Springs and I end up in Dripping Springs a couple decades later. It's a little bit of time later.
That's super cool.
One too. And then if you love music and you love just the vibe of a live music, not necessarily a staged thing where you know what's going to happen and there's a set list or anything like that, 12 Fox has a pickers circle. And anyone is invited to join in on that. So you can show up, you can bring a guitar, you can just sing, you can bring I've seen people come with little hand drums. You can just come and hang out too. And they're really, really good. The main people that go to that are really, really good. And that's at 12 Fox on Thursdays at 6 o'clock.
I have seen people show up to play the spoons for that
Nice.
picker circle.
I'm a little disappointed I didn't see that, but maybe this Thursday, tomorrow, there will be somebody playing the spoons.
You were actually there when that happened.
Was
I
I?
vividly remember it.
Brain damage. For
Just
those
the
of
brain.
you who don't know, I legitimately have post-concussion syndrome. So sometimes I just don't remember things. I might as well not have been there.
I always thought you had to play like a traditional instrument to be at a picker circle. Most specifically, I thought it had to be like in the guitar family.
Something with strings.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I just always thought that. And it wasn't till, gosh, I guess it's coming up on almost a year ago when I met someone and they were like, oh yeah, I wanted to go play spoons. I'm like, wait, what? You can do that? I just didn't know. I didn't know.
That's so cool. So anybody, if you have an instrument, you want to play, you want to sing, you want to hang out, Picker Circle, 12 Fox, Thursdays at 6:00.
I feel like there's other picker circles in town too. But again, thinking you need to have a guitar, like a stringed instrument, I don't personally go to them because I feel like I have nothing to offer. It's like I would never go to a potluck and not bring a dish. Never.
Okay.
Like if I didn't have time to make a dish, I'm just not going.
You bring the vibes though. You are like such a proud supporter of all of the things. I know that people would be excited that you're there to listen to them. So,
oh my gosh, that's hysterical. Hello, everyone. I have nothing to offer but the vibes.
The vibes. I'm here. You're welcome.
No, I just don't see me being comfortable with that. But man, does that fill my cup? Thank you.
You're welcome.
But I think the barbershop also has a picker circle. I don't know the ways of the picker circle. And honestly, what I was hoping to get out of bringing it up is people who are watching, if they know of a picker circle that I don't know about, because I don't know about hardly any of them, will you tell us, like, what's the scoop on that? And can you really just show up and bring the vibes, or do you really have to play? I just want to know.
I mean, I've only been, I think, twice now, and as clearly a veteran, I think you can just show up.
That's okay. We have plenty more places to talk about. A great place to catch some live music, I think, is Dog and Bone. I think it's a little hidden gem on Old Fitzhugh. I've learned that Sidecar has closed. It's reopening next month. Similar concept. So I'm curious if that's going to be an opportunity for more live music. I just feel like being a stone's throw from Austin, where the claim is the music capital of the world, that, shouldn't we be like the music capital of the world's little sister?
Yeah.
Right?
Biggest little music capital of the world.
Yes. The little big town of music.
Vegas, but it's trip to Austin. Love it.
Amazing.
Yeah, when somebody decides to cash in on that phrase, just remember me. Another fun one is Jester King. They have that beautiful barn area and the stage, and while it is outside and it's a little bit cold right now, they can they've got things that they can do, close down the doors and stuff and make it a little bit warmer. And I love the vibes at Jester King.
I'd feel okay just showing up for the vibes at Jester King.
Good. Another maybe less obvious one, I think, is Farmer's Market. There is always somebody playing music at Farmer's Market. I feel awful that I don't know the name of the gentleman that is usually playing, but he is so good. I enjoy the music every single week when I go. Highly recommend it. Feels like,
that is a solid one.
So good. Like just not necessarily somewhere you expect to hear live music, and it's so good.
One that I think is obvious, and it's also my favorite happy hour in town, Dripping Springs Distilling. So they have their stage set up. Now, I know it's hard to go enjoy live music outdoors birthday week for us because the weather is always terrible. Every year, without fail. It's always terrible.
It's true.
But in normal Texas times, that is one of my favorite stops. And I think it's like the pricing is good, the food is good, the drinks are good, the music's good, the atmosphere is good. But honestly, my favorite part is my son gets out of school across the street at 4:00. And that is like prime happy hour time.
Perfect.
The long
right
week.
there.
It's all the wins. Like it's all the wins. I don't think that in opening that distillery that they thought like, this is really going to bring in the masses, but it has shot its way to the tippy top of this bombs list by location alone.
That makes sense. And I mean, convenience is definitely nice. Definitely appreciate convenience.
It is.
Gosh, I know that there's so many others, but I can't think of anywhere else right now off the top of my head. And these are just some of my favorites. These are some of the like the regular go-tos, the places that I think of immediately. I know basically all of the breweries have intermittent music. Hay City Store. I feel like Hay City Store is one of those places that it's not drip, but it's still close enough that I feel like it's drip. I was just there a few days ago, and their music doesn't return until March.
Okay.
Because it's just too cold outside. And I get that. I can imagine that it would be difficult to play guitar and play any instrument, keep it in tune with the temperature shift. So yeah, that makes sense. I get it. That's fair.
I think you're always going to catch somebody playing at Salt Lick. Like I started thinking of, what is Driftwood known for? Houses that are kind of expensive and the best restaurants in the area, like across the board. And we can do that as a whole other topic. But you now have Whiskey Ridge across the street from Hay City Store, which is amazing. Trattoria Lucina, Salt Lick. I mean, any restaurant they have in Driftwood is a good one. Name a crappy restaurant in Driftwood, I dare you.
I cannot. I can't think of one. Yeah. It's only good places, only good choices.
I love it. So I think that's going to be that for today. We hope you're out enjoying some live music. And for the things we've missed, tell us about it. We're here every single week, 4-ish o'clock, or the weekly drip. I'm Ashley. That's Amber. I think I might be pointing at her. Maybe I'm not. I don't know. One way or the other. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye. Have a great week.